something in that I thought was really interesting is you'd identified that there was something missing in the work you're doing. You sort of
Mhm.
felt that itch. And
Mhm.
I'm wondering how you went about identifying that, hey, what's missing is the mathematical element. Or was that just completely intuitive? I mean, I think a lot of us feel like something's missing in our career, but we don't necessarily know how to go and identify what that is exactly. Maybe that's a broader metaphor for life, but what was your process for identifying and then essentially acting on that urge?
It's a good question. And I'll give you my answer, but I don't know. I don't think this is like the end all be all. For me, I didn't even notice that there was something missing. But when I look back, what I noticed is that I was, I started to do like a ton of side projects that were not related to my day to day job. A lot of them leveraged the skills that I was doing in my day to day job. But looking back, it was like pretty clear that I was no longer challenged. I was looking for something more, like looking to learn. And when, machine learning started picking up again, this was like 2016. So deep learning started becoming more popular. We started developing a data science team at Trump Club. My roommate at the time was interested in it. So it was kind of just like showing up all around me. And then when I opened the book and took a peek at it, I remember the first big like aha, like, oh, this is what I want to do was really the first time I understood gradient descent was like, I get it. I get how this works. I get the math. I know calculus and like I can understand how you can algorithmically use calculus to iterate towards an optimal solution. And it was like this light bulb went off in my head. It was like, oh, I can use math to build stuff that learns things automatically. And that was like the perfect like I wouldn't say that I knew that I was looking for something like that, but when I found it, I realized that's what I was missing. But like looking at the evidence of or the observation of um, how I knew I was missing something was really just like I was trying all this new stuff on my own, basically.
So it seems like maybe you had a penchant to explore more when subconsciously things weren't as ideal as they could have been. And I think that that's a natural thing to do. I generally like that. I think experimentation is a really important part of progress and development, whether it's in our data work or it's in your career or in life in general. I think that that's something that I've seen as a recurring theme is that rather than just head down doing the same thing and feeling aimless, either we naturally start to explore or we can intentionally explore different things to figure out what we like. I see so many people just guessing at what they might like without trying things. And at least for me, all of the insight that I've had about what I like or what I don't like has come from doing things, getting my hands
Mhm.
dirty, and metaphorically, obviously. But uh, I really like that avenue that you took.